This is my informative speech and my 10 people for my audience. Good evening, everybody. So how many of you have ever rescued or adopted a pet from a shelter? A few of you? Yep, okay. That makes you feel good, right? You know, it makes you feel needed, important, that because of you, that pet is alive or in a better situation than it may have been. Well, according to the Humane Society of the United States, 6 to 8 million dogs and cats are surrendered to animal shelters each year. Out of that 6 to 8, 3 to 4 million of them are euthanized, which would make 2 to 3 million of them rescued by adoption shelters. As an adoption director, I understand what is involved with a shelter and how a facility should run, and you know, the things behind running a facility to make it successful. In the next few minutes, I am going to share with you some main ideas and what an animal shelter goes through, from rescuing the pets to maintaining the health of the animals and the cleanliness of the facility. People often ask adoption shelters or people involved in adoption shelters, where do your pets come from? How do you get them into the program? There's a few reasons why pets are surrendered into animal shelters. The first one is owners will surrender their dogs or cats due to their situation, whether it's a home change, a job change, a pregnancy, allergies, or maybe a behavioral issue that, you know, the pet is going through. And, you know, people will have to surrender them to the shelter that way. The other way that you may acquire pets as a shelter is by rescuing them. There's a big problem with stray dogs and cats down in southern states. There's some problems with that around our state as well. But down south they have a big problem, and we work with a few people, one from Ohio and one from Georgia, where several pets are surrendered to these shelters and animal control every day. According to Jan Eaton, who is the director of the Fannin County Humane Society in Georgia, she states that before animal shelters such as the Scottsville Veterinary Adoption Shelter and other shelters in the United States, before they came along to help rescuing these pets from her shelter, 70 to 80% of them were euthanized. Now, as a no-kill shelter, we have to decide who comes into the adoption shelter and who qualifies for the program. These pets have to be adoptable to other people because we don't euthanize them, which can make it difficult in the decision making to, you know, allow which pets to come in and which pets to not. The other thing you have to take into consideration is the space of the shelter. According to the Scottsville Veterinary Adoption Shelter, they can house 50 to 60 dogs and puppies and about 30 to 40 cats and kittens. Too many pets taking in could interfere with cleanliness, which in result could interfere with the pet's health. Voltaire actually quotes, "Better is the enemy of good," which is a very true statement because, yes, it is a good thing to rescue these pets, but if you rescue too many, you can cause a lot of health problems to the pets that are currently there. The next idea of running an adoption shelter is keeping your pets that you do rescue healthy and providing veterinary care. And what we do as an adoption shelter, what the Scottsville Veterinary Adoption Shelter does, each pet is examined and vaccinated, updated on all of its shots. We also will deworm them, and of course spaying and neutering is very important to make sure that they don't keep reproducing and contributing to this problem. And also providing any medical care that's needed. Sometimes you'll get in cases of animal abuse, or a broken leg that needs amputation, different things. We provide that medical treatment to them. Also, you get pets with special needs, maybe pets that need training, socializing, things like that. And we work with volunteers to help provide those special needs to the pets. So after talking with you about this today, I hope that you understand a few different points that the shelter will make to run an animal shelter in rescuing these pets and maintaining their health and cleanliness of the facility. And I just want to leave you with this final thought. Think about the pet that you have now, that you've rescued, that you said in the beginning you rescued. Think about that pet all curled up in a ball on your couch at home. And imagine where that pet would be had an adoption shelter like the Scottsville Veterinary Adoption Shelter not taken the effort and the commitment to rescue it.